Hey, I'm your host, Sarah Priebus. It's Thursday, but it's not just any Thursday. It's International Women's Day. So let's kick off by shouting out some amazing ladies throughout history, like Malala Yousafzai. Malala has dedicated her life to advocate for women's education worldwide. Oh, and she's also the youngest Nobel laureate ever. Not too shabby for a 20-year-old. More props, real quick, to Dr. Jane Goodall, primatologist, anthropologist, and from chimpanzee to chimpanzee, a total boss. Finally, you gotta give it up to NASA astronaut Peggy Whitson. Peggy spent the most time in space of any American astronaut. She's out of this world, literally. But as for the rest of us, back here on Earth, we've got a game to play. I know. There are 721,235 of you here. Yes, 724,911 of you live, ready to compete against each other for total trivia dominance. You're gonna have to answer 12 questions with 10 seconds. If you get them all right, you win today's prize, $2,500. $2,500? That's a lot of money. I don't know, maybe it's too much. Should we make it smaller? Should we? I'm just kidding. I'm on your side here. Here we go. Q1. What are omelets made out of? Apps, eggs, or imps? Did you have your healthy breakfast this morning? I had some oatmeal, but I'm gonna guarantee that those of you that had the most important meal of the day will fare better today in trivia. The correct answer is eggs. It's eggs. Do you remember the old saying, to make an omelet, you gotta break some eggs? 719,427 of you are moving on. Or you could buy some sort of liquid egg product. I don't really like that stuff. My mom uses it. You know what they say about egg whites? Can't take a yolk. Q2. Which of these is a form of precipitation? Mail, fail, or hail? Precipitation. Something we've been seeing a lot of here in New York City. Although they called for it yesterday and we didn't really get too much. Oh, that lousy March weather. Ugh, my hair. Correct answer is hail. It's hail. 686,983 of you got that. I've definitely had a few days where it feels like fail is falling from the sky, but my weather app doesn't count that as precipitation. Q3. Which of these numbers is the smallest? Inches in a yard, tablespoons in a pint, or seconds in a minute? How do you measure a number? In daylight, in sunsets, all right, I'm done. Okay, the correct answer is tablespoons in a pint. Tablespoons in a pint, 217,928 of you got it. A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down, but there are 32 tablespoons in a pint, making it the smallest. Q4. Where did the famous Gentlemen's Agreement to end the U.S. Civil War take place? Virginia, North Carolina, or Georgia? Gentlemen's Agreement, not bro code. Not when two guys like the same girl, so they make an agreement that neither of them are gonna go for her. The correct answer is Virginia. It's Virginia where the Gentlemen's Agreement took place. 152,801 of you paid attention in your American history. The generals who led the Union and Confederate forces, they met at Appomattox Courthouse in 1865 where the war was ended. You can visit the site today if you go to Virginia. Can we say field trip? Q5. Which name does not typically appear on the label of a bottle of Tabasco sauce? Charpentier, McElhenney, or Avery? We're not talking sporty posh or baby spice. We're talking spicy, wacky Tabasco. It's how I measure if you can hang with me. If you got tears in your eyes and you can take the heat, then we can chill. The correct answer is Charpentier. Charpentier, 55,420 of you got it. The Cajun sauce, named for a Mexican state, is made on Louisiana's Avery Island by a family with an Irish name. Now, that's America. Q6. By definition, a vexillologist is most likely to be interested in which of these things? The Odyssey, Union Jack, or the riddle of the Sphinx? A vexillologist, not one of those mixologists who takes 30 minutes to make one drink. Adding the tincture and I make drinks, I get it, but sometimes I'm just thirsty. The correct answer is Union Jack. A vexillophile, it's someone who studies flags. It's a flag studier. 11,927, got it. Our first savage question of the day. We have 11,927 of you defying savagery on Q6. So a vexillophile, they study flags. You might actually be able to say that a vexillophile is the original flag daddy. Yeah? Let your HQD flag fly with me to Q7. The early computer program OXO played what game? Tic-tac-toe, Minesweeper, or checkers? OXO, Gossip Girl. Also, the way that I sign off on my emails. Actually, I just write X's. Those are hugs, right? No? I've been kissing everyone? The correct answer is tic-tac-toe. Did the title tip you off? 7,183 of you got that. You weren't tipped off. Way back in 1952, A.S. Douglas programmed OXO, which made it one of the first computer games to use graphics. Q8. Which of these nations does not lie on the Gulf of Bothnia? Sweden, Finland, or Estonia? Break out those maps. Also, I see you in the chat. I see you. No, I didn't make a mistake. It's not Bosnia. It's Bothnia. The correct answer is Estonia. It's Estonia. And 4,363 of you got it. The Gulf in question is right in the heart of Fennoscandia, which is bounded on the west by Sweden and on the east by Finland. Estonia is not invited. Q9. In the mid-70s, who became Saturday Night Live's first ever musical guest? Paul Simon, Billy Preston, or Nitty Gritty Dirt Band? Superstar! Shout out to Molly Shannon! All these acts have appeared on SNL, but the answer here is Billy Preston. It's Billy P. is the correct answer. And 1,231 of you got that. Another savage question on Q9, but we have 1,231 of you still in the game, and HQ Matata for the rest of you. It's all right. There are going to be more games. Stay and watch some people win. Janice Ian was on the same show, but Billy Preston was the first musical guest to perform when he ripped into Nothing from Nothing. Q10. Thomas Edison once set up a company to build affordable housing made out of what? Concrete, rubber, or plastic foam? Affordable housing. Obviously something we don't know much about here in New York City. The rent is too damn high, but not for me. I actually have a rent-stabilized apartment. The correct answer is concrete. Edison had a cement plant. 594 of you got that. So yeah, he thought a single pour into a mold would be great for mass-producing housing. I get it. Concrete is a sustainable building material. It's actually good for the environment. I like where his head was at. Q11. The most common English word that ends in MT is closely tied to which activity? Eating, bathing, or sleeping? Oh, I love doing all three of these things. Sometimes at the same time, which is a little dangerous. I know, I'll be careful. The correct answer is sleeping. We got some people awake here. 220 of you knew that. The most common English word that ends in MT is dreamt, which of course is tied to sleeping. Why this past tense verb didn't get the standard ED ending, I can't really tell you. But if hosting HQ is a dream, please don't wake me up. And this is it. The final question. You aren't living a dream right now. You're very much alive. You've made it through 11 trivia questions, ranging from easy to hard, and we're at Q12. When the world's oldest subway system opened, which was one of the stations? Farringdon Street, Union Square, or Porte de Besson? 14th Street, Union Square is right here in New York City. I take it. I go through that stop every day, where the subway has been cruising since 1904, which is pretty cool, but it's not as cool. The Paris Metro 4 years earlier. The London Underground, including Farringdon Street, opened way back in 1863, though. The correct answer is Farringdon Street. We have 86 people riding the train to HQTville. Choo-choo! Yes! Congratulations to our 86 winners! Taking home $29.07. That 7 cents is very important. We've got Arshia Razabian. I hope I'm saying that right. You look pretty smart with your hoodie, kneeling over what looks like a laptop. Zamanri, I love you in that Snapchat filter. Looking real good. Voinum, congratulations! Power to the females! We've got soupy meatballs. Oh boy. Soupy meatballs over some pasta. You had me there. Jay Link, congratulations. How's that for an International Women's Day game? 86 winners are thanking the Lord. And by that, I mean the musical artist. HQ will be back tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific with another $2,500 game. I'm Sarah Priebus. Hit me up with some of your favorite female pioneers and bosses throughout history. Maybe I'll mention them tonight. I'm still looking for some inspiration. See you later. Girl power! Woo!